Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss the 10th question of database management system. Let's see the question. This is the question set 10. In here, there is a school called Graphically Central College and the principal has decided to add all students' details in a student's attendance marking system. So, this is the scenario and we have to make the database for this scenario. These are the tables used to make the database, and in the first question we have to create a database and we have to name it as Graphically School, and we have to insert these data to the tables graphically. For this, to create these tables, I am using an ER diagram. So let's see. To draw an ER diagram, I am using the workbench, MySQL Workbench. First, I'm going to change the name of the database. First, I'm going to make the student table. I'm going to add the column names. This is the student table. I have add ID, name and the birthday as the column names, but you can see when we get this table there are 6 columns, but I have only added 3 columns, and I'm going to add these 3 columns by adding relationship between tables. So now I'm going to create the grade table. And I am adding the column names true. These are the tables. I have created all the tables. This is the student table and this is the grade. This is the village table and this is transport table. And now I am going to add the relationship between these tables. When we get the student table and grade table, one student have a 1 grade. And when we get the opposite of that, one grade have so many students. So the relationship between student and grade table is one-to-many relationship. So this is the symbol to represent the one-to-many relationship. And this is the many side and this is the one side. And I have created the one-to-many relationship between student table and the grade table. Let's compare these tables. When we get a student table, one student belongs to a 1 village. A student lives in a 1 village. And when we get a village, from a 1 village, there will be so many students. So the relationship between student and village table is also one-to-many relationship. This is the symbol to represent it. So this is the many side and this is the one side, and you can see I have created the relationship between student and village table. Let's see transport table. One student use a 1 transport method to come to school, but when we take a 1 transport service like by foot, there will be so many students come to school by foot. So the relationship between these 2 tables is one-to-many relationship, and I'm going to create this relationship true. And you can see I have created this student table, and when we compare with our table, you can see that I have created this table by using an ER diagram. This is the table. Now I'm going to save this ER diagram. For that I'm using forward engineering. Next, I give next and next. Again next. Now our ER diagram has been saved. After forward engineering my ER diagram, I'm going to insert this data into the database by Graphically. So for this, to insert data, I'm using Haiti software. So let's see how I insert this data. This is my Haiti software, and here's the table I have created previous, and now I'm going to add data. First, I'm adding grade. The first one is grade 6. The next one is grade 7. And I'm going to add the grades like that. And like that, I have added the data into the grade table and transport table, and this is the village table. Now I'm going to add data into the student table. The first one is Sawan Kumar, and he is born in 2005 and he's in grade 6. I have previously created the grade table, and I am going to enter the ID of grade 6. It is 1. Then he's live in village. Village ID is 1. Village ID is 1, but grade ID is 6. Grade ID is 6. 6 means he's study at grade level, and the transport method is 1. 1 means by bus, and this is how I enter the data, and I'm going to enter the other data like this. Like that, I have entered all the data to the student table. Now let's see the next question. In the next question, select all students who study in grade 6. We have to use join queries for this. So let's write the query. First of all, I'm going to join the tables. For this purpose, I have to join student table and the grade table, because I want to find the students who study in grade 6. That means ID equals 1. So we have to join the student table and the grade table. Let's see. This is the code to inner join the student table and the grade table. Now I'm going to execute this query. Here you can see my student table and the grade table has been joined. But in the question we have to select students who study in grade 6. So we have to write a condition here. So let's write the condition. In here I have write the condition. I have write the condition as I want to get the grade table from the grade table is equal to 6. I want to find the students details whose grade is equal to grade 6. In here we have already joined these two tables, and I want to get the whose grade is equal to 6. So this is the query, and I'm going to execute this query. And you can see there are only 3 students who is study in grade 6, and these are the result. These are the details of those 3 students who are study in grade 6. And the second question, we have to select birthdays of the students who come from Padaviya by bus. We have to select the birthdays of students who come from Padaviya, and there are 2 conditions. The student should come from Padaviya and should come by bus. So let's write the query for this. In here I have joined the 3 tables: student table, village table, and the transport table. Now I'm going to execute this query, and you can see 3 tables have been joined. The first one is student table, and this is the village table, and this is the transport table. But this is not our question. In our question we have to write the condition as from Padaviya and by bus. So I'm going to write the condition. This is the query for the second question. In here I have write the condition. Condition is village. In village table, village should equal to Padaviya, and the transportation method should equal to by bus. And we have to only get the birthdays of the students, and I'm going to execute this query. So there are 2 students who live in Padaviya and come to school by bus, and I have get their birthdays. And third question is select names of the students who study at grade 9 and come from Mihintale on foot. For this question, I have to join the transportation table and the grade table to the student table. So let's see. For the third question, I have join all the tables. For this I have to join the grade table, village table and transport table to the student table. Because I have three conditions. The grade should equals to 9 and come from Mihintale by foot. So here's the query and I'm going to execute this. And you can see there are only 2 students who are studied in grade 9 who lives in Mihintale and come to school by foot, and I have get their names. So this is the answer for the third question. Today I have discussed the question set number 10. So thank you everyone for listening.